Hey guys, I'm Tony DeVille.
And I'm KC DeVille.
From DeVille Ink Tattoo and Piercing Company here in Baltimore, Maryland.
Where we are proudly family owned and operated since 2009.
And you can find us on the web at DeVilleInk.com.
Where we specialize in you.
Hey guys, let's talk about something really important. Taking care of your tattoo. You spent a lot of money for the damn thing. Let's take care of it the right way. What we're going to do is go over some steps, some do's and some don'ts, and see where we get. Let's start with just your standard tattoo aftercare. Today, good thing science has caught up with us, we're going to use something the hospital's been using for a while, and that's called Second Skin. We are sponsored by Sanoderm, so we're going to talk about that product itself. Yeah. After you get your tattoo, we're going to apply the Second Skin for you. Sanoderm is a second skin product that's going to protect your tattoo from all the environmental factors. The littlest things make a big difference when you're talking about this stuff. If you have a job that you're going to be putting your arms in engines, or you're a vet tech and you're playing with poo, this is what's really going to protect your tattoo from everything. So let's talk about Sanoderm. It's a second skin product that actually goes over top of your tattoo. It's waterproof and it keeps all the environmental factors from the outside. You know, it kind of looks like saran wrap. Big note, guys, it's not saran wrap. Saran wrap doesn't do anything except create heat and make all your DNA just kind of, you don't want that. Okay, so we've already applied your second skin. We're going to leave that on for roughly 6 to 10 days. The reason we're doing it this way is because your blood plasma and everything that's on the inside, that's all the yummy goodness that's actually healing your tattoo. And it's your body healing itself. There's nothing better than that. The second skin keeps everything on the outside, and everything on the inside. A lot of people like to take the Sanoderm off and put it back on. The reason we don't do that is because in real life, people have allergies to medical tape and things like that. So we actually put it out a little bit further than it needs to be, so you keep an eye on it there. If it starts to get red or nasty on the inside underneath where the bandage is, call us. That's what we're here for. It's our tattoo until you're finished healing it. So use the advantage and call us, or stop in. Now, one big thing I got to remind you about. As long as you are not leaking out of your Sanoderm, as long as you're not having any adverse reactions or anything like that, it's time to take it off. So when we take it off, we want to warm it up some. Okay, so I tell people to go ahead and just jump in the shower with it. You know, it's already waterproof. There's a big drain behind you, below you, hopefully. The object is just to get it moving, so we can take it off a lot easier. You want to do this over a drain or something like that, because everything that's been holding in there for around a week, it's going to want to come out. This is starting to come off, so we're going to pull down and away. Never pull it in 90 degrees. Always pull straight down. Well, now that we have our second skin off, it's time to clean it up a little bit. So we prefer that you use Arcana 8 foaming soap. We do have that in a vegan version as well. Or just use a plain Dove or Ivory bar. You don't want to really use any kind of liquid soap because that's concentrate and it's too much. There is a thing of over cleaning your tattoo and piercing that can actually go the wrong way. We'll get into that later. So now you get your foam, or you've made up a good foam with your soap, and you're in the shower or you're over the sink or whatever, and you're just taking your 2 fingers or 3 fingers, depending upon how big up your hands. So, and you're just going to circular motion and just rinse it, wash it off really well. Now, it took you a few hours or a few minutes to get the tattoo, so let's make sure we take a few minutes and clean the tattoo down really well. So, how do we know it's finished? It feels about like a wet t-shirt. Come on, guys, you know what wet t-shirts feel like. They're soft, but texture, you can feel everything. when it's not slimy and all the tape residue and everything is all gone, it's clean. It's time to pat it dry. You can either do this with disposable paper towels or just your regular bath towel. Just make sure it wasn't laying on the ground, because this is an open wound, and that's why we're doing these videos, is so you can take care of it the right way, not get infections or over scabbing or anything like that. So what I like to do is, if you're going to wash this not in a sink, just get ready with just some nice, good H2O. And you notice I'm still wearing gloves. Just water. Get all the blood plasma, extra ink off. Real nice and clear. Your client is going to be a little tender still, so we still have spots that need to be washed, and it's still sticky from the blood plasma. So, change gloves, because you don't want to cross-contaminate. This is the vegan can of ink, 1,000 milligrams of third-party tested CBD foaming, available online, DeVille Ink or Can of Ink. Tell Jake Tony DeVille sent you. Large tattoo. You just need 3, maybe 4 pumps with just your fingertips. If this is your body, you don't have to put gloves on, but it helps. Circular motion with just your fingertips. You want to wash your tattoo. What I'm doing is I'm feeling for extra slippery, extra rough areas, not scabs, because it won't scab underneath. What we're doing is washing off the extra ink and the blood plasma that goes with it. So, 3 or 4 minutes. Comes up nice lather. Dirty hand, clean hand. Back with regular H2O. Just regular distilled water. Wipe clean. Let air dry for at least 45 minutes.
So once the Saniderm is removed, you can take a shower. You can get your tattoo wet. You do not want to soak your tattoo in standing water. So no hot tubs, no pools, no bathtubs where your tattoo is going to be submerged in the water. You also do not have to recover your tattoo once the Saniderm has been removed. This will hinder any healing of any part of the healing process. You can wash your tattoo with a plain white soap like Ivory or Dove, or a Can of Inked foam soap. When you wash your tattoo, you're going to just make a lather with your fingertips and wash your tattoo in a circular pattern. This is basically just getting any blood plasma that is settled on top of your tattoo off. Any extra ink that your skin didn't absorb, gets all that off. You want to stay away from antibacterial soap. This does kill bacteria, but it also kills good bacteria that your body needs to help promote healing. So let that stay for other things. Just plain white soap or Can of Inked foam soap. Once your tattoo is thoroughly washed and rinsed with warm water, you want to dry your tattoo with a clean, soft paper towel or clean towel, and just dab your tattoo. You want to soak the moisture out of your tattoo by dabbing it, and then let it air dry for at least an hour. One of the stages of healing could be scabbing. This does happen. It happens for many different reasons. as your tattoo heals and the scabs will come off on their own. I like to call it like Fruity Pebbles. If you have a very colorful tattoo, it's what it looks like in the morning when you wake up. Your sheets are covered in Fruity Pebbles. But let your scabs fall off naturally. You don't want to pick them off. If you pick off a scab, you run the risk of removing the ink that's also attached to that underneath your skin. So just let them fall off naturally. Very gently wash your tattoo while you're in the shower, and this will help remove scabs as your tattoo heals. While your tattoo's healing, you want to keep the new skin that's growing back over top of it moisturized. You don't want to overly hydrate the skin. We recommend use products like Canna Ink, Tattoo Aftercare, or a plain unscented white lotion. This could be anything from Aveeno, Lubriderm, Eucerin, Carrie, Curel. They all make a non-scented white lotion. When you put the lotion or the Aftercare product on your tattoo, you don't want to glob it on, and you don't want to rake it across your skin either. Basically, you want to put it on it like if you were putting lotion on your hands in wintertime when they get a little dry. And that's how that's how your tattoo should feel once you're finished putting the lotion on. Like if you were to put it on your hands, you don't want to go around grabbing things, having it slip out. You also don't want the same for any of your tattoos.
Okay, so we're back. We have, after half hour to 45 minutes drying, it's TV magic. I learned that from McMaster. Pat dry. No, you can wipe it. It's not going to go nowhere. You know, but it's going to be sore. You know, you're spending 20 minutes to 20 hours getting tattooed. And if you can see me feel this, it feels about like a shirt does. It's nice and soft, but it's textured. So nothing's feeling slimy. Everything feels nice and dry. I'll change my gloves here. See, I'm grabbing from the center and pulling out, which is a proper universal precaution way to change your gloves. We're going to apply Canna Ink 1000 milligram vegan friendly hand lotion. Now, large tattoo, it's a big face watch, but you can see it's a big arm. That's it. Wet your fingers. Apply. Oh, we dried out. Apply a little bit more. That's it. Apply as needed, 2 to 3 times a day, and make sure it's not slimy, slippery, anything like that, just to moisturize the skin.
Generally speaking, it takes anywhere from 10 to 14 days for a tattoo to heal, surface. It could take a little longer underneath the skin for your tattoo to completely heal, sometimes up to 3 weeks. If you do have a need for a touch-up from your tattoo artist, just make sure those 2 to 3 weeks have already been passed by before you consider having your tattoo touched up. So if there's any questions or concerns about anything you've had done here at DeVille Ink,
don't forget to give us a call
or email. If you do need a touch-up, we do guarantee all of our tattoos. As long as we see yours tattoo in the next 6 months, you do have to wait at least 2 to 3 weeks for your tattoo to heal before a touch-up can be done.
Any questions, don't forget to give us a call. That's what we're here for.
It's 410-400-9641.
Or you can find us on the web at DeVilleInk.com.